beauties, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have a very simple and natural glam for you guys. I completely forgot to record the intro to this video, and this makeup is a few hours old from when I recorded it, but I hope it's still good enough for a little intro. And this is kind of the natural but I still did my makeup look that I have for you guys. Let's hop right into it. So this is my bare face. I'm hoping my hair stays up to par. This was a different texture. It was just like these really curls that I wasn't expecting. If you liked it, I don't know if you saw this hair before, but if you know me and you've seen the curls of this pattern, you liked it. Love that for you. I was not a huge fan of the curl pattern, so I gave it a blowout. I really love blowouts, but it's still a little frizzy because it's not supposed to be blown out. So let's hope it stays up to par and that I'm not constantly trying to fix it. Like I was literally about to go try to blow it out again, but it's just like, no, just leave it. All right, so my face is washed. I cleansed it and then I moisturized it with just the CeraVe moisturizer, nothing else. My skin is not perfect, and a lot of people think it is because of the way my makeup looks very natural, but it's not. I have acne scars, as you guys can see. This is probably like my biggest problem area. It literally, I think that area's been breaking out since I was in the 8th grade, but then it cleared up, I want to say my junior year of high school. So I'm still dealing with the acne scars. This was recent. And then this is also recent right here. This is from my glasses. Like, it's literally indented from my glasses. And I'm just trying to get control of that, but skin is perfect. I mean, this is it. This is what we got going on. The lighting is always weird in my videos, and I try to fix it mid-video. So hopefully this is better. You guys can see my skin better. But I always start off with my brows. Now listen, depending on the amount of time I have and what makeup look I'm doing and what I'm trying to go for, depends on if I conceal my brows or not. So my eyebrows are pretty, I've been into thinner eyebrows lately. They always grow back bushy, but they grow back in the wrong places, like places I don't want the hair. So I always try to keep up with the maintenance of my brows myself and just shave them down and then fill in the spaces that are kind of sparse. So we're gonna go with my mirror. It's a little dirty, but that's all right. And we're just gonna fill in those spaces. And just like that. So again, depending on the look that I'm going for, I will not conceal my brow, or I will conceal it. Right now in this moment we're not going to conceal it because I'm showing you guys the most natural look that I go for on, like, if I'm going to work or if I'm going to class and I just don't want to do too much. All right, and this is the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil or crayon. I think you can use this as a lip liner as well, and I just used the light brown shade. I don't like to use black. I want my eyebrows to look extremely light, and that way I can fill it in as much as I want without it looking funny. So that is why we use a light brown and not a black, or I'm pretty sure this is dark brown. Let me look at the color. Are the colors? It's in the shade Simma Brown. So, and this is just off Amazon for less than $2 or $2 total. So now we're gonna fill in the other brow. All right, so these brows are now filled in, and then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. And I think I talked about this in my monthly favorites video, but this is such a nice lightweight foundation. And I take a little brush. I know this sounds crazy foundation, but because we're spot foundationing and we're not doing too much, we're gonna use this little Real Technique brush. We're gonna put some on the brush, and we're just gonna go into the spots that I want to cover. So like right here, especially my cheeks area, we're gonna cover that right up, and we're gonna blend it out. I had a little spot right here and I ended up blending it out without showing you guys, but yeah. And the reason I spot foundation is because, again, when I'm doing a natural glam, I don't want foundation everywhere. And it may look way more obvious that I spot foundation at the moment, but once we finish the rest of the look, it will look seamless. And it's just hyperpigmentation. When you have more melanin, you typically have spots on your body that's lighter or darker. Very common, very natural, and nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. But if you want your skin to look even at times, makeup helps. I think this is good enough. Now, on camera, it looks it's very harsh on camera. Then in real life, I think the lighting, and obviously the iPhone camera lighting, is always not as accurate than in real life, so it kind of looks harsher, but again, trust the process. All right, we're going to use our Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer in the shade 13 Deep. We're going to put 2 dots. And then I like to put on my chin and to highlight up here. Now we're going to use that same brush. This is a different one. I have 2. And I'm going to show you guys what I do with them. The way I tell the difference is one is real, one is not. So one is real the Real Technique one, and one is a dupe. So I'm going to take my brush and I kind of wipe it on the back of this powder puff to wipe off excess foundation, because we're going to use the same foundation brush. We're going to blend it out. We're going to blend under my eyes out first. And that's just because I like a super bright under eye. That kind of highlights, but not a white under eye. I'm gonna brush my hair. It's looking a little wild. Alright. You know, I could clip it. I just didn't want it to indent. But that's kind of better. I should have been that. Alright. Blend out the one on your chin. And blend out the forehead highlight. I hope this is not appearing all the same color. I'm not a fan of this lighting. I feel like you can't truly see the makeup the way I want you to. We're gonna try to see if I can fix it. I don't know if this lighting is better for you guys, for you to be able to see what I'm seeing, if the other lighting was just really orange on camera, but I hope this is better. So we're going to take next is the other brush. And well, before we do that, so you can choose if you want to use blush at this point or if not. I am filming another video after this and I kind of want to look like a doll, so we're going to use my blush. This is the Julia's Palace. It gets rubbed off, but I love it. I'm not done with this, so I'm going to keep on using it until I feel like it's time for a new one, but it's not. I like to use my things, get my money's worth. Just a little bit of blush upwards. I don't like to bring my blush down. I feel like I have sharp features, so I kind of go in that direction and like to highlight them. And it is cold outside, so I don't mind putting blush on my nose. Okay, so back to what I was saying originally. You're going to take your other small version of the brush, and we are just going to, the other, not small version, the other version, but the one that we didn't use for concealer powder. And we're just going to dab that, and we're going to put it in the places where we put the concealer. Now, I feel like I did put a little bit too much blush on, but I'm not going anywhere, so who cares? Alright, the next part may seem a little bit weird, and we just used the Maybelline Fit Me powder, not setting powder, but pressed powder, and it is in the shade 320 Tan. Now we're going to use our Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. And this is, I'm not even done with the look yet, but I like to use the setting spray before my final step. And I will show you guys why. I'll tell you guys why in a minute. So spray it. So while the setting spray is still drying, I like to go in with my, if I can reach it, everything's in my vanity. I should have took it out. But this is the Giorgio Armani mascara. This is like a little sample, and I think the big one is $16, but I was trying it with my Sephora points, and I realized I really like it. So once I'm done with the sample, I will purchase the actual full size. Today, I don't think I want to wear too much mascara, just because, again, I'm not going anywhere in the hassle of putting it on to take it off right after I'm done filming. I just don't want to go through it. So I like to do this part when I am waiting for my setting spray to fully set in and dry. All right. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I don't have super long lashes, so this is the difference that it's going to give without me having to put too much on. I still think it's a wonderful mascara because I don't already have a lot of lashes, like I said, so this is doing something. Okay, so now that I'm done with my mascara, I used to use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, which is still a really good mascara, and I still use it on days that it's not that serious. But especially I like to use it for my moles. So I have a few moles on my face. So I have right here, I have some, funny story, I was looking at my face to figure out where the rest of my moles were at, and I forgot they're like right above my brow. But yeah, so I have a few moles right here as well, and then I have two right here. I like to put my moles back on my face. As you can see, I covered them up with makeup a little bit, so I like to go back in with mascara and just dot them right where the moles are at. So right here, right here, right here. So let me not say moles, because I don't think they're, I think these ones are actual moles, because they're, I don't know, I feel like if they're flat they're beauty marks, but if you can feel them, they're moles. Either way, my angel kisses, that's what we're gonna call them. I never put anything right here, but I guess we can today. Or is that weird? Is that weird? I mean, it's already there, but it looks weird. We're gonna wipe it off. Oh gosh, I'll be back. Okay, so I wiped it off because it was like, it's a little weird. Even though it's already there, I just feel like it just didn't need to be there. So, I don't know. We're going to now go in and do my bronzer. So I like to do this last because my bronzer is not, this is the Fenty Beauty Coconutty. I use this to mainly clean up and sharpen my makeup, which I guess, let me fix this lighting. Okay, so now that the lighting's a little bit darker, you can see how I'm going in and cleaning up my makeup with it. I realize that this is the best way for me to do my makeup. I don't want anything in your face all the time, you know? Something very light, simple, cute, but it still look like I put effort. I don't ever want to look like I didn't put effort. I know people are into that effortless look. I wanted to look like I did get ready, because that's who I am. I like getting ready. So now back to my forehead a little bit. And I can go in with my eyes and just clean that up right there. A little bit of foundation. A little bit of eyeshadow, I guess, with this bronzer. Alright, so now it's time for a lip. Listen, guys, I don't even check to see what lip line I'm grabbing. I just grab one, but I don't want this one today. I guess I left them all in my purses, so we're gonna use the plum. Usually I like wild cherry. Plum is just a lot for this look, but we're gonna try to go light-handed with it. All right, we're gonna go in plum, very light. And then blend it in. So on my lips beforehand, all I had was clear lip gloss on. It's just this from Ulta. And I just didn't want to come on here with crusty lips, so I had to put some lip gloss on, but that is it. And then I just obviously just put plum on. So we're gonna go in with my clear lip gloss. I wish I had the name, but everything is like wiped off. But this lip gloss, I only ever buy it from Ulta for like $2.99, maybe $3.99. And then this is the other one. It's the exact same lip gloss, but I think this one is in the shade, I don't even know. Oh, Flower Blossom. And that is the look. And I'm going to show you guys the look with the hair. Let's fix my hair a little bit. So my hair is supposed to be like blow out, but not really blow out because we did not use a blow dryer at all. We used a round brush, and then I did pin like the front just a little bit, but it didn't really make a difference, so it doesn't really matter. And this is the look. I look very washed out. Let me see if I can. Is this better? But this is my natural makeup look. I know you guys see me at the beginning, well, before this look, and then now this is it. We're done. What do you guys think? This makeup look was very chaotic. This tutorial was very chaotic, but I love it. I think it still gives I'm wearing makeup like that. The whole point wasn't that I was not wearing makeup. I just feel like it's such a natural glam compared to the glam that I used to do in high school every day. This is as natural as it gets. I have a no makeup look. Like, I feel like that's undetectable once I do it. I feel like this one is kind of undetectable until I add the blush, and I feel like the blush is like, okay, she has makeup on. How did I get lip gloss up here? How? Let's fix that. I think we can just put the bronzer on. And that's fixed. But did you guys think it was weird with the moles right here? Like, even though they're already there. But like, that was, I never did that before, so that threw me off. I still like my natural moles up there, but to darken it up, like I did like this, like these are my natural moles right here. But then when I went and darkened it up, like you guys just saw in the video, that threw me off. But like darkening these up, I feel like it doesn't really bother me. Actually, I genuinely like them. And then this look, I feel like the perfume that I'm wearing right now. So if I had to wear perfume with this, well, the perfume that I'm wearing right now is this perfume. So cute. This is the Ariana Grande, I don't know, one of the ones that she got, and I think it just matches me so cutely like that. It's just Ugh. And then I have my little Nutcracker Man. Isn't this freaking, I don't know why, but this is just hilarious to me. Like this, it's so freaking funny. But yeah, I have my little Christmas setups and my little Nutcracker Man. He's right here. I'm gonna show you guys because yeah, like look at him right here. He's so cute. But thank you, beauties, so much for watching today's video. I have a video with the same look that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be like things that I find glamorous. I don't know if you guys been seeing those videos where it's like things that I find chic. I think that's played out. I want to do things that I found so glamorous, and maybe it has a little bit to do with looks, a little bit to do with materialism, and a lot, I say a lot of them that I pick have to do with personalities, and I think you guys would really enjoy that video. So go watch it, grab your snacks. I'm gonna be eating my snack. Have your snack ready for that video, and I hope you guys like this little look and this little glam. Bye, loves.